Gemma, front three?
I'll go with Ferran Torres, Lewandowski, and then Rafinha or Dembele. Changing, it depends on the game, on the rival. Actually, funny thing, I was talking to my colleagues that are shooting the films of Barcelona, and they say that Lewandowski and Aubameyang are talking all the time, making jokes. They met each other in Dortmund, and they have such a good relationship. Maybe the first day we have the official match starting 11, this will end up. But right now, they are apparently very happy to meet each other again.
Ferran Torres, Shaka? I don't know.
No, I like Ferran Torres.
Why, though? City didn't want him. Didn't pull up any trees.
He hasn't pulled up any trees as a finisher. But my impression of Ferran Torres, sitting in a Barcelona shirt, is everything he does up to the box has been simply outstanding. His finishing continually lets him down. And which is why I like him on the left-hand side, being a serviceman for Lewandowski, because I think that's when you've seen the best of him. Through the middle, as the out-and-out goal scorer, I think he's left us with a lot to be desired. But as a winger, you know what you're getting. And at least Rafinha, as exciting a signing as it may be, good for Leeds, but we haven't seen him in a Barcelona shirt just yet.
The other thing is, there is less pressure on Ferran Torres to be the guy who's scoring the goals. Where he had that responsibility at times last season, that responsibility is not quite there. It's now on Lewandowski. People are focusing on Lewandowski.
Got a queue of guys, though, waiting to take his place now.
Yes, and you know what else is going to happen? He's going to get a lot of tap-ins at the back post.
Right.
Because everybody's going to be attracted to Lewandowski. And while Lewandowski will attract that crowd, that ball is going to roll to the back post, tap in from my kind of range, and all of a sudden, he's got all the confidence in the world, and Barcelona are flying.
To that point, having a queue of players behind you can often bring out the best in some players. And that's the hope here. Listen, you play for a club like Barcelona, you play at that level, Man City included, there's always going to be a queue, regardless of your position. Unless you're a Lewandowski or a Pedri or Gavi, that's part and parcel of wearing that shirt. So it's up to Ferran Torres to respond now.
Who have you got out on the left? Dembele or Rafinha, Luis?
On the left, because I want to be in, and I think that Rafinha can give something different, I will have Dembele. Lewandowski is going to need a player like Dembele to put crosses. We are talking about Ferran Torres. We are talking about Rafinha. We are talking about Ansu Fati or Memphis Depay players or Aubameyang that even for Arsenal play in the wide area at some point. I think that Lewandowski, you need to provide them with crosses, with the good balls in the middle. You cannot have players on the wide areas that are going to start making diagonals. Rafinha is a player who's going to make diagonal. Ferran Torres is going to play, is going to make diagonal. And then you're going to have a centre forward, a proper centre forward, without crosses, without balls inside the box, because everything that he's going to receive is going to be on his feet. And that's not something that Lewandowski likes to be in front with two defenders in my back and have to turn every single time. So I think it's very important that Barcelona, if he wants to work, if he wants to get the best of the Lewandowski, he has to win with crosses. I'm not talking all of them in the air, but yes, on the ground, to the near post, where he is the best on that, because he reads so well those spaces, the timing. And time in football is the most important, and I think Lewandowski is the best on that. So I think Dembele needs to be playing in one of the areas for me on the left, and then leave Rafinha that is on 1v1 very good and try to make the best of it.
What may surprise some is that the transfer of Lewandowski hasn't actually moved the needle with regards to Barcelona's odds to win the Champions League. They still remain behind the likes of Manchester City, Liverpool. OK, you can think that. But Chelsea as well are ahead of them, as are Bayern Munich, who have just lost, of course, Lewandowski. PSG third, Real Madrid defending champions are sixth. Barcelona seventh favourites to win the Champions League, Gemma. That seems quite low, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't understand probably the Real Madrid position there, but also Barcelona. I mean, I can understand that the failures in Europe have been so huge in the recent years that the people who have to put the money on the bids, that they are not that sure. But we have to see how. But this the Barcelona has a lot of powerful youngsters with a lot of quality. They needed end product. They needed quality in the final third. They will be having this season. So I think as soon as they start working, playing, and if the engine that I think it will be working, this probably they will climb some steps. And I'll put Chelsea, I think, a little bit down after, for sure, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and probably Real Madrid. I'll put it higher, maybe just after Man City.
I'm just sensing just anti-Spanish ways from the bookies, Luis.
It might be. I mean, I'm surprised. Much more is true that for Barcelona, still something that we don't know how they are going to find a way to put all those pieces together. With Xavi, didn't work last year. Now it's got a lot of the different options. But definitely Real Madrid, that is bringing more players, is getting the same thing that they had last year. They won La Liga, they won Champions League. So I'm surprised that it's so far away. I understand that Manchester City have done an amazing job bringing Haaland, of course, Liverpool, because the way that they played last year, bringing also Darwin Núñez, Carvalho, they are teams that they're going to be there. But I'm not sure if they are so far ahead than Real Madrid or Barcelona, and much more in Champions League that you know that in one bad game, you can be out of the competition. So, I'm just surprised. Chelsea, I think, is doing a great job. He's trying to build up again once from the back, signing Koulibaly, signing Sterling, players who are going to add something else also for this team. So I understand that he's somewhere there. But I think that Real Madrid and Barcelona, I'm very, very surprised they are so far away from Manchester City and the English teams.
What do you reckon? We take all of Xhaka's doctor money, put it on Barcelona to win the Champions League, Ferran Torres to be player of the tournament?
Well,
you won't lose that.
That's a lot of money, first of all. Second of all, no, I would not put a Ferran Torres being player of the tournament, but I would say that it doesn't make sense that Bayern Munich is still a better bet or is still a higher place than Barcelona when you just lost your record-breaking historic goal scorer. That doesn't make any kind of sense whatsoever. As for the case of Real Madrid being as far down as they are, it is obvious that that's a mistake. Real Madrid should be much higher in this list. But Barcelona have given themselves an opportunity to truly compete in the Champions League, where I don't think that was the case for the last couple of seasons.
We'll say thank you very much to Gemma. I'm fascinated by your cave, Gemma. Can you show us what else is around there?
It's really dark. There are pieces of art. I'll invite you. It's my dungeon. When you come from the opening La Liga game, I'll invite you. It's really nice, but it's very late. It's all dark. So
sounds like an empty invite. Thank you very much, Gemma. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.